The grocery bag breaks. Maria works in a small office. She sits at a desk all day. She answers emails. She talks on the phone. She looks at many papers. At 6 o'clock, Maria is tired. She turns off her computer. "I need dinner," she says. She opens her bag. She looks inside. There is one pen, one notebook, and one old candy. "No dinner," she says. Maria walks out of the office. She goes to a small supermarket near the bus stop. The supermarket is bright and busy. People are buying food after work. Maria takes a basket. "I will buy only a few things," she says. First, she buys apples. Then she buys bread. Then she buys eggs. Then she buys milk. Then she sees cheese. "I need cheese," she says. Then she sees bananas. "Bananas are good," she says. Then she sees cookies. "I do not need cookies," she says. She walks away. Then she walks back. "Maybe I need cookies," she says. She puts one box of cookies in the basket. The basket is heavy now. Maria goes to the cashier. The cashier looks at the basket. "Big dinner?" he asks. Maria smiles. "No," she says. "I was only buying a few things." The cashier looks at the apples, bread, eggs, milk, cheese, bananas, and cookies. "A few things?" he asks. Maria looks at the basket. "Yes," she says. "A few heavy things." The cashier laughs. He puts the food into 2 paper bags. Maria takes the bags. They are heavy. "Do you need another bag?" the cashier asks. Maria shakes her head. "No, thank you. I am strong." She lifts the bags. For 3 seconds, she feels strong. Then her arms feel tired. "Very strong," she says quietly. Maria walks out of the supermarket. The bus stop is not far. It is only across the street and around the corner. Maria walks slowly. One paper bag is in her left hand. One paper bag is in her right hand. The bag in her left hand has bread, cookies, and bananas. The bag in her right hand has milk, cheese, apples, and eggs. The right bag is very heavy. Maria looks at it. "Please be nice," she says to the bag. The bag does not answer. Maria walks to the crosswalk. The light is red. She waits. A man with a small dog stands next to her. The dog looks at Maria's bags. "No," Maria says to the dog. "These are my groceries." The dog wags its tail. The light turns green. Maria starts to walk. Then she hears a small sound. Rip! Maria stops. She looks at the right bag. There is a small hole at the bottom. "Oh no," she says. She takes one more step. Rip! The hole becomes bigger. One apple falls out. Then another apple falls out. Then the cheese falls out. Then the milk starts to slide down. Maria tries to catch everything. "No, no, no," she says. The milk falls onto the sidewalk. The apples roll away. The cheese lands near the dog. The dog looks very happy. "Do not eat my cheese," Maria says. The man pulls the dog back. "Sorry," he says. "He loves cheese." "So do I," Maria says. Then the eggs fall. Maria freezes. The eggs hit the sidewalk. Crack, crack, crack. Maria looks down. 6 eggs are broken. The sidewalk now has eggs on it. Maria closes her eyes. "This is not dinner," she says. "This is an accident." The man with the dog tries not to laugh. "I can help," he says. "Thank you," Maria says. He picks up the cheese. The dog watches the cheese with sad eyes. Maria picks up the milk. It is not broken. "Good," she says. "The milk is alive." A woman at the bus stop sees the apples. Are these your apples? She asks. Yes, Maria says. They are running away. The woman laughs and picks up 2 apples. One apple rolls under a bench. Maria bends down to get it. At the same time, her left paper bag moves. The bananas fall out. Then the cookies fall out. Then the bread falls out. Maria sits on the sidewalk. She looks at both broken bags. Then she looks at the food. Then she looks at the dog. The dog sits very politely. He still looks at the cheese. Maria sighs. Today, the groceries win, she says. The woman at the bus stop gives Maria a cloth shopping bag. Here, she says. You can use this. Maria looks up. Really? Yes, the woman says. I have another one. Thank you, Maria says. You are saving my dinner. The man with the dog gives Maria a small plastic bag. For the broken eggs, he says. Maria looks at the eggs. I think the eggs are already very broken, she says. The man laughs. Maria puts the milk, cheese, apples, bananas, cookies, and bread into the cloth bag. The food fits. The broken eggs go into the small plastic bag. Maria stands up. The bus comes. Maria holds the cloth bag carefully. She gets on the bus. The man with the dog gets on too. The dog looks at Maria's bag. Maria looks at the dog. No cheese, she says. The dog tilts his head. Maria sits near the window. She looks at the cloth bag. Everything is safe now. Almost everything. The bus moves. Maria smiles. At home, she says, I will make dinner. Then she looks at the broken eggs. Maybe, she says, I will make very flat eggs. An old woman near her laughs. Do you mean an omelet? The old woman asks. Maria looks at the eggs. Yes, she says. A sidewalk omelet. Everyone near her laughs. Maria laughs too. When she gets home, she opens the door carefully. Her brother, Daniel, is sitting at the table. You're late, he says. Maria puts the cloth bag on the table. I had a fight with my groceries, she says. Daniel looks at the food. Who won? He asks. Maria takes out the milk, cheese, bread, cookies, bananas, and apples. Then she takes out the broken eggs. Daniel looks at them. I think the sidewalk won, he says. Maria points at him. No jokes, she says. You are helping. Daniel smiles. What are we making? Maria opens the eggs. Dinner, she says. What kind of dinner? Maria looks at the flat eggs. She looks at the cheese. She looks at the bread. Then she smiles. A very special omelet, she says. Daniel looks worried. Special how? Maria says, It traveled across the sidewalk. Daniel laughs. Later, they sit at the table. They eat omelet, bread, apples, and cookies. Daniel takes one bite. This is good, he says. Maria smiles. Of course, she says. It is strong food. Strong food? Daniel asks. Yes, Maria says. It survived the supermarket, the street, the dog, and the bus. Daniel holds up his fork. To the brave groceries, he says. Maria holds up her fork too. To the brave groceries, she says. Then she looks at the cloth bag on the chair. And tomorrow, she says, I am taking a better bag. Did you enjoy this story? Be sure to like and subscribe for more fun stories.